Let's go with Lippy Q. This is our Lipedema Question of the week. This comes from the Cervantes family on Instagram. How do I know if my teenage daughter will have it like my mom and I? Well, I did a whole segment on the genetics and family history of lipedema. And it has what we call an autosomal dominant pattern of inheritance in terms of the chance of getting it. So yes, it is almost always genetically inherited from a parent, either the mother's side or an equal frequency from the father's side. There is a 50% chance of passing down the gene to the next generation, and it can come from the mother or an equal frequency. The father could be carrying the gene, but rarely expressing it. If you have lipedema, or if your mom has it, let's say if your mom had it, you would have most likely picked up the gene from her. You had a 50% chance of picking up the gene from her. Now, if you have it, your daughter has a 50% chance of picking up the gene from you. It will tend to present around puberty or the teenage years, where there'll begin to be a characteristic look to the legs. They'll begin to start to lose their shape, a little bit of swelling. She may begin to start having some symptoms, although it's less common with pain in the teenage years. Many times one of the earliest signs of lipedema around puberty, even before, is some swelling in the lateral and medial ankle area. If she tends to bruise easily, if she has hyperflexible joints, if she gets swelling, those are things that point towards it possibly being lipedema. As early as possible, if there's a consideration she has lipedema, she should be diagnosed, certainly. And like I mentioned also, prevention is very important at this point. This is why I've said we've got to start teaching pediatricians and OBGYNs to diagnosis at puberty to start prevention, dietary strategies, and compression.